Hello again, this is SF Giants Fan Mike, coming to you today with a Fate Extella Umbral Star video. Okay guys, I just got this game today. I want to just try to get through the tutorial or whatever here. As you see, fresh file. I'm kind of testing this out here. Oh, strength D. Poor girl. Wait. Okay, I can only do Nero Claudius here. So let's do Nero Claudius. I've never played this game. If you guys have looked on my channel, you've seen I'm kind of new to the Nasuverse, or the Fates, the universe the Fates series takes place in. I have just been looking for a decent game to get into where I can actually use these characters and play as these characters, etc. And I've tried their mobile game and it did not work for me because of the gacha system. So I'm checking this one out. Kind of know the story already. Watched some videos on it, but nonetheless, this seems like it's going to be a fun game. I get to actually use Nero Claudius. I get to use, I forget the other two. I'm not really reading this, guys. I was actually hoping this would be spoken, because it always helps when I don't have to sit here and read. But if it continues like this, I will start reading them on a later playthrough. Right now I'm just trying to see how the game's going to work, see if I'm going to have to take into account like cutscenes or whatnot, like some of the other games I have. The recording will cut out, and a lot of times it'll cut out mid, how do you put it? It'll cut out mid sentence to jump to a cutscene. And you know, you're like, where did I finish? Where didn't I finish? So if this has that, then this will probably be the only video I record, and it may not even make it to YouTube. We'll see what happens though. Right now my how do you put it? Right now I'm recording with the actual PS4 instead of like a video capture card or anything like that. So that kind of limits me on these things. There's Altera. Yes, I know who that is already. Spoilers. After the fact. I guess I think that's Altera. I only know of her because of Fate Grand Order. Such a great... The game itself is actually great, but the gacha or whatever will crush your soul. Now, from what I've seen, it looks like this game is kind of sort of Warriors-esque. Oh yeah, definitely Warriors-esque. But given that this is an Nasuverse characters and servants and all that stuff, this is actually very fitting type of gameplay. I know servant versus servant is different, but if you got servants against a bunch of just normal people, yeah, they'll basically do this every time. Oh, knock off the edge. I don't know if I can even go off the edge, but alright. Oh, I guess if I would have pressed some more. Oh yes, this is gonna at the very least be kind of fun. Oh, she's using her Noble Phantasm. Yeah! Sing to us, Noble Nero. Sing to us. Or burn us all to ash. Whew. Nice. You know, it's one thing seeing that in what do you call it? It's one thing seeing that in Fate Grand Order, but see that like that, that was nice. Fate Grand Order tries to do it justice, but seeing it live like that, I was like, oh. Guess it's really going to continue like this. But if it's continuing like this, I'm not seeing the blocked cutscene here, guys. So I am really happy about that. Pretty. Nero Tamano no Mai. That's Altera. Saber Caster. Okay. I think the next route they're going to make me go through is Tamano no Mai. I don't know how to pronunciate it. Apparently they're not going to say it in game. So I can at least attempt to, like Nero Claudius. I have an idea of how to pronunciate that. Tamano no Mai or... yeah, I'm lost. Altera, I can kind of sort of try. Saber! Oh, John de Arc? Emiya. Oh, this could be really fun. I guess they have them as nameless in this, but it's... if you've been through Unlimited Blade Works, we know that's Emiya. I'm like recognizing like 90% of these guys. This is freaking awesome. Can I use them all? From what I know, the three main servants are Nero Claudius, Altera, and Tamano no Mai. So I don't know if maybe you unlock them for multiplayer or whatever. I know I bought the various skins for Atoria right off the bat. I think one of the packs was like $6, so I was like, okay, I'll buy all those. I'm gonna buy that one 99-cent Artoria thing because it's Artoria. Okay, what's all this? The darkness is colossal. Imagine a deep hole growing and swelling. Nothing is spreading out to blind your eyes and eat at your heart. The sheer scale of it all. It's difficult to put into words, but you are. So you're doing a good job, narrator. You're doing a good job, except you're typing it instead of, you know, telling me it. Okay, you are telling me it, but you're telling me it in Japanese. You get all that, guys? Oh, anyway. How could anything with this mess even move and breathe? And what could any human do to stop it? Stone monument of Altamira, the Titan of Sephir. This is the magnitude of the being who can destroy even the moon. Okay, you guys know I'm a Dragon Ball fan, right? You'll at least take a look at my videos. I do a lot of Dragon Ball stuff. You realize that Master Roshi can destroy the moon, right? And he's like one of the weakest characters in the series. Sorry, guys. It's always funny, especially now that I'm on a Dragon Ball kick the last year or so, to see everybody like, oh my gosh, they can destroy a mountain. You know, in Marvel, that's a big deal. Here, destroying a moon, that's a big deal. It's like, yeah, I'm used to a fan watching something where they can like destroy universes if they're not careful. We have no choice but to slay her. We are prisoners, and this is the only way to be free. You are the one. You have to do it. Don't you see? This is why the regalia exists. This is why the moon cell exists. No idea what the moon cell is, guys. Keep in mind, I've never played Fate Extra, which is supposed to be the prequel to this. Or technically, this is the sequel to that. So I don't know maybe some basic parts of the setup here. I remember the new moon cell from some of the lore videos, but I don't exactly remember what it is. I want to say it's basically the Matrix, and then everything that's going to happen is happening up there in the quote-unquote moon cell is kind of like happening in there, but it's actually like the Matrix or some such. It's glaring at you. It's targeting you. You should realize that without being told. You can see that the glowing points of light are its eyes. A giant shadow form from the unknown. It's looking at you. The giant shadow is not a servant. That's what your nature, your soul screams. But it's not an enemy program. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah, my Matrix analogy was actually correct. But it's not an enemy program, your mind. Your experiences scream that out with conviction. All that comes from your body, your instincts, is a cry of wordless terror on your quivering tongue. No, Altera! No, don't do it to me! Alright, hold on, guys. Don't know if you guys are actually seeing this part, but I'm going to adjust the volume out to my headphones so I can hear it. It's coming. It's here. The giant shadow spreads out with overwhelming speed. With that much mass and velocity, its kinetic energy is on par with a plane crash. Again, the Dragon Ball with me is laughing. Sorry. The Dragon Ball fandom. Plane crash, that's a big deal. Yes, in real life, guys, plane crash is a huge amount of force. But even, I guess, on a cosmic scale, plane crash is, like, not much. And that is the stimulus part of my new fandom for stimulus is the things that she goes over on her channel. It's like, huh, well, in reality, how much damage could it do to Seraph? Guessing that's kind of the system inside the moon cell? Guessing. A thought runs through your head. There's no way this ends well. There's only an instant before darkness engulfs all, just as in the records and the warnings the moon witnessed long ago. So I'll ask you one last time. Someone with nothing to look back on. Someone who has nothing to flash in front of your eyes. An empty shell. Was that what you were? Are you really that kind of creature? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's what my soul screams out. Something's there. That's what my mind screams out. Something irreplaceable. That's what my body screams out. Praetor! I just randomly got called husband. At that moment, a voice illuminates the darkness. I see a gleaming light. It's like daybreak. The titan disappears and the darkness shatters. The voice and the light approach me. My eyes become faint. Farewell to my righteous self. An old story that set my conscience drifting. The fond memories of the moon end here. Still not 100% sure what's going on. Well, I kind of know. You're awake, thank goodness, please relax. You're currently re-establishing your connection with the moon cell. The overload from the connection with the moon cell core, or should I say the Holy Grail, temporarily damaged your memory. Ah, that's right, the moon cell is kind of like the Holy Grail here. Again, I still think this is like the Matrix, where you're kind of... Anyway. I kind of have an idea what's going on from more videos, but from what's gone on in the last 5-10 minutes, I'm not sure. My data has been destroyed. On top of that, your data has been destroyed. Your condition is critical. We need to restore your data as quickly as possible. Great. I haven't even got a chance to play and I'm already dead. Or nearly dying. Oh, my failures follow me. First, we need to scan your value. This may give you a slight shock, but please try to hold still. Something you never want to hear. Exempt from measurement, refusal right. Yes, quality. Minus. Oh boy. Input my name. Okay, let's default. Uno. Okay, so input. So no. Yeah, bad. Nope, not even going that far this time. You know what? Yeah. Giants fan. Okay, that's about what I figured. Last name. Yes, guys. SF Giants fan. First name, last name, Mike. Yeah, they say Mike. They say your last name first in Japan, so maybe this will actually put Mike at the first, at the beginning of everything. Nope. Champion of the Moon Cell Automaton. My throne awaits, great. Don't take me to a toilet, please. That's all I ask. If it's going to be a throne, let it be a throne. So it says my... Sorry, I'm outputting one of my first two videos from today. Looks like I got another hour and a half. Jeez. Anyway, let's go. I've awakened from my slumber. Feels as if I'm witnessing an old dream. I'm sitting in a chair. Was I sleeping sitting up? As I raise my head, my joints ache. I must have been in this post for a few hours at least. Well, there's Nero. You finally awoken, my praetor. You were mumbling as you slept. Were you having a nightmare? One thing that's going good so far, sorry I should talk over Nero there, is that I'm not seeing the cuts. So it looks like this is going to be a good game to record on because they're not going to do block scenes. If so, allow me to welcome you back to your beautiful home. Indeed, but I should smile should say it all. I love the actual little sprite over here, not the actual model. She's got that huge smile. For where else would you rather be than here? You know, I was going to say Universe 7, but given that in a few weeks it might be gone. And the fact that their Earth is constantly into the threat of like being blown to bits. Okay, yeah, I guess there is not too bad a place to be. A woman in red stands proudly in front of me. From the bottom of my heart, I feel a sigh of relief. Why? Her golden hair, her slender body. The name of this beloved woman, together with whom I have overcome so many battles, is... What is her name? Okay, this is definitely the beginning of a... Sorry, I keep... Sorry, I keep talking over her. So yeah, this definitely looks like I'm at the beginning of a simulation. They've thrown me in. They've made her possibly my wife. This voice sounds the same as the one from earlier. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, she actually stopped that time. I admire the diligent, but if you take ill, your work will suffer. I'd rather not have to work alone. It's quite boring, you know. Even in her formal demeanor, I can feel her warmth and affection. But something's wrong. I know her very well. She's the most important person in the world. I can't even pronunciate important. She's the most important person in the world to me. But even so, I can't remember her name. Nero Claudius. How do you forget Nero? She's based on a despot from history. Come on, dude. Do I have amnesia? Even if I do, can I at least remember what I first called her? Saber. She's known as the heroic spirit of the sword and a servant of... me. All joking aside, is something the matter? Perhaps it would help you wake up if I reintroduced myself. Uh-oh. Very well then, allow me to repeat my introduction. Only one heroic spirit blossoms with the stars of her glittering sword. I'm the Emperor of Roses, whose hands are as fair as they are talented. My sword sings with the melody of the muses. My heart roars like the Vulcan's forged to light your way. Okay, I love you, Nero, but you definitely take a while. You're like going on... you're about to become Khaleesi when it comes to this stuff. Right, let the sound entrance. Let the sound entrance you. Let the flames rekindle your love for me. I am the finest instrument ever forged, the heroic spirit of the sword. I am your servant. And that is how one makes an introduction. Okay, I see why she bolts. Okay, she's definitely a diva. If it fosters the bond between us, I'll say it again as many times as you please. When I see her smile, I can feel the enjoyment from deep within her heart. The feeling flows through me and starts to clear the fog from my head. I can vaguely remember awkward dreams, far removed from whatever my real memories are. But as long as she's by my side, I know I'll never have to fear or doubt a thing. Of course, now that we've established my name and my beauty, What about yourself? As Saber says those words, I look around the room for the first time. What is this? A throne? I knew I was sitting down, but this is no ordinary chair. All around me, I see a room befitting this throne. Complete with carpeted stairs to separate the ruler from his men. Did Saber prepare all this? I suppose it's no surprise if she did. But there's something else. I feel like I'm missing something important. What exactly happened to me? What's the matter, Praetor? Why are you staring, and why haven't you moved? Oh, that's right. If I remember, okay. I guess technically they said this in the beginning. I think the first game. I think you are the protagonist from the first game still. Where you won the Holy Grail War. And here's your servant. Okay. But I'm guessing something happened. Okay, I'm kind of getting it now. So, to the best of my understanding, okay, I guess we won the last Holy Grail War. And we got our wish granted. And here we are. I'm thinking that's what this is. Oh, oops, I cut her off. Asleep for the whole day? And what's the moon cell core? Oh boy, that's never good. That's never a good sign. Okay. Do you not remember? Oh, this could be dire. You must have undergone quite a journey. Right, we should discuss this in a more comfortable setting. Okay, that smile. I like that smile. Place where we can both attend none other than my room. Let me guess, that's something we're going to be able to select later. Let's see what happens here. See, do you like it? You may call it my room, as I do. It was built rather quickly, so pardon me if the amenities are still a bit lacking. For now, please rest yourself. We have much to prepare for. Or perhaps you have other interests. She done? Okay, she's done. Or perhaps you have other interests. If so, please do not hesitate to ask. It'd be my privilege to tell you a bedtime story. So is this where I save? Okay, this is kind of like Fate Grand Order. Looks like I'm going to have several skills I can use depending on what I have on me. Imperial privilege. Ha! Oh god. This guy's married to her. You guys see it, right? Migraine bee. That never... options. Okay, there we go. Oh, I say that's simple. Okay, so I'm gonna up the voice a bit and put the sound effects and stuff down. Camera, game settings. Okay guys, I'm not sure how long this video's been, but this is a nice stopping spot for a video. I might put another thing behind. Now, you know what guys, I'm just gonna make this a video and see how this works. I've never actually uploaded a video from the PS4 to YouTube. So I'm gonna try this out and see how this goes, guys. I might continue to make these videos and upload them as a let's play. This actually seems like this is what I wanted, where it's gonna be easy like Skyrim. So I should be able to not necessarily crank these out, but I shouldn't have problems with having to stop a thought midstream and restart it, like I do in a few other games I've tried. Alright guys, thank you so much if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. But you guys have a blessed day. Good night.